Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Joined by Rob.
Hi.
Rob said last night, I want to take you to a garden centre and we're going to go get breakfast as well. So I'm just turning up.
Garden centres are Charlotte's love language.
They actually are. Garden centre.
And big Tesco.
And big Tesco. So literally when he said that last night, I nearly burst into tears. I was like, I'm so happy.
Easily pleased.
I'm a farmer. Look at all of my herbs. I actually picked up so many more than these, but I've put some down. I've got tomatoes, parsley, rosemary, coriander, mint and basil. So I need to do some research and then we're going to get planting. Aren't we? So excited. I've decided to abandon the herbs. I did some quick Googling because I just thought, should I just be buying this as a plant already in the shop and then growing it there rather than trying to grow from seedlings? And an article that I found online said it's much easier to do it from growing it from a plant. But I've just seen this ladder planter. It's essentially just, you know, a ladder that leans against the wall. Herb plants, just pop them all in there, make sure that they're getting watered, and I could reuse that quite easily every single year. I'm just saying, I think I might make one of these this summer instead, because you can move that around quite easily.
That looks good. That'll be so easy to make as well.
I think so. Rob's walked off and I've just caught him.
I want a fish tank in them off. Look at these, man.
To be fair, they're really cute.
Look, I've got them trained already. Come on.
I feel like you would actually look after them as well.
Actually.
I wouldn't be opposed to you getting a fish tank in the office.
Oh my god, can I actually get one?
Not right now, but I think in the future, definitely.
I want like a cool like built into the wall one though.
Yeah, like a...
And then you just have to open the hatch on the top to put it in.
Oh, look at these guys. Are you okay? Bless them.
I'm actually getting a fish tank.
So we didn't end up going to the farmhouse cafe, but we've scored. We found a little Italian restaurant which does breakfast. How unreal does this look? Hey guys, we're back. That food was incredible. So happy to have found that little cafe. We actually came home and we had a bit of a slump on the sofa, so had to drag myself up. It's now 2 o'clock and we're now getting around to setting up our security system. We are using the Simply Safe security system. We have used that for the past 4 years with no troubles. If you don't already know, Simply Safe is a wireless security system. You're able to set it all up yourself. It all works wirelessly and then all the footage then gets passed up to the cloud so that you're able to see stuff from your doorbell, from your cameras and all of that good stuff. But you can also hardwire stuff in if you want to, so we've got the option to do that too. This little segment is not sponsored by Simply Safe. I really wish it was, but they did gift us this because we had worked with them 4 years ago and they knew that we'd moved house. So just to quickly talk you through, you get a base that notifies you when anything is opened or closed, a keypad so that when you leave or enter the home you can put in the password and it secures your home, sensors in the corners of rooms so that any sort of motion detected, it will sound off to you on your phone and onto the base. We've also got entry sensors, which is when a window or a door is opened or closed. Panic button. This is a glass sensor, so if any glass is smashed in terms of like a window or a door being broken into. We've got 2 indoor cameras, the video doorbell, which I'm so excited for. This is the alarm, but this is the one for outdoors. And then we also have the outdoor camera, which I'm really excited to be able to see. Just going to basically have a nosy on it all the time. So yeah, this is the little collection and we're going to set it all up now. So guys, it's a couple of days later since we set up the cameras and everything in the house. The security system has been working so well for the last few days. I feel really safe. I've also been like checking the camera on the phone. It's just so, I don't know what it is, like, just maybe it's just because I'm really nosy. I love like going on the app and like looking at the cameras and like seeing, oh, is everything okay? The only problem that we faced is that the doorbell, we didn't have an existing doorbell and you've got to hardwire it in. That is the only thing that you have to hardwire in. I thought that would be wireless as well, but apparently not. So we have got an electrician on the way today to set that up, which is not a problem. Sorry, my camera's being really weird at the moment. It keeps going out of focus, so if it keeps happening, I'm really sorry. I don't know what to do about it. He's going to come and hardwire it in, which is so good. We found him on My Builder again. I love that website so much. Honestly, if you've got little jobs, it's the easiest thing. I was sat on the sofa yesterday and I thought, right, let me just put it on My Builder and see what comes back. I typed in, need new doorbell, hardwired, no existing doorbell, and then I put my address in. Within probably about 2 hours, he'd got back to me and he called me. I bloody love that website, honestly, so highly recommend. At the minute, I'm watering my Monstera cheese plant. Let me show you. I'm so chuffed with this. Decided to water it bottom up. So basically it means that you put it in a little container of water. I don't overfill it like I just did. I had to go and empty it because it was far too much water for the plant to sit in. But basically, it's like you can see here, it's been sat about 4 minutes and the water's already gone down halfway. It was all the way to the top, so the plant basically soaks up what it needs, and that's a good way of watering it apparently. But yeah, I'm just having a bit of a chill day today. I'm going to wait till the electrician comes around and then hopefully we'll have a new doorbell soon, which is going to be so good. We were just downstairs messing on, and then Rob goes, oh, I've stood in something wet. What could possibly be soaked like downstairs that's made my sock that wet? And I'm laughing at him. Then all of a sudden I hear plop and I see like a water drop down from the ceiling. Looked at the ceiling now and it's like brown. Oh, I can't be bothered. I thought this honestly was okay.
What the
I'm so confused.
I drilled into something on that.
No.
Can't be.
Well, that's the only thing that's changed. Have you hit a pipe?
Don't think so.
There wouldn't be.
No, there wouldn't be pipes there.
Oh my god.
Well, how the hell do we find out?
Oh my god, we're gonna have to take tiles off. Is this real life? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, houses, man.
Rob put this up the other day, and that is the only thing that I can think that's changed. Unless this pipe work's leaking behind there, we're gonna have to take these tiles off to find out. Oh my gosh, I really cannot be bothered. Guys, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go to the garage and get the material detector so that we can see if there were pipes behind there. Hopefully there's not. Hopefully it's just something minor. I've just been to the toilet literally like 5 minutes ago, so that's what I'm thinking. Surely maybe that's... Oh, it's just done it again. It's just done it again. Can you see the water on the mat? That's where it's dripping. Maybe it's been dripping there for a while and we haven't... Did you see that? Did it just drip again? Let me see if it drips again. Oh, guys.
That's definitely the bathroom.
This is what the ceiling looks like, where it's leaking through. That's a lot of water coming through that gap actually. That's really quite wet. This is the landing, that's the corner. I don't know if you can see, there's the corner over there. And then directly underneath that corner, no, it is the bathroom.
Nah, it's got to be the toilet, hasn't it?
It is, yeah. The wall's not...
Have you got the detector?
No, I didn't go in yet. Do you want the key? Yeah. The key's on there.
Do you want to go and turn the stopcock off just in case it's to do with the flow?
Bro. We need to figure this out because the electrician's coming today as well. Okay, I'm going to go to turn the stopcock off. So our stopcock is in the utility room. I've just turned it all the way to the right until it stops. That's the water off. Bro, I don't. Oh, this is going to be so... I just feel like this is going to be such a huge issue. We have just got the ensuite to a place where it looks so lovely and I'm going to have to rip tiles off the wall. I'm going to have to rip tiles off the wall. Let's go. Let's go see what's happening. I've just been to the toilet. That's the only thing that I think could have kicked it off. But
I went to that toilet.
Yeah, we use it all the time.
20 minutes ago.
Have you detected if there's any pipes behind?
Yeah, I don't think there is.
There's not.
It's not. It doesn't buzz above or below this thing.
I don't see why there would be pipes there. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to cancel the electrician because we've got a leak, and where he's doing all the electric stuff is literally right next to the leak. I'm confused. Why is there no handbook for old houses? So I've just put on my Instagram that we've had this leak, and a lot of you had said go in from the ceiling, so where the leak is, cut a bit of that out and then look and see where the leak's coming from, which makes total sense. And to be honest, I wish that we could do that. I feel like it would be much tidier than what we're about to do, but we haven't had our ceilings tested for asbestos yet. This house was built in 1980-ish, and I think that is around the time that asbestos started to get banned, but it was still in quite a lot of products that were going into houses, so we don't want to potentially like rip into the ceiling, disturb, if there is asbestos, it's in the dust, and then it gets like goes around the house, potentially into us, and then that's not good. So instead we're going to try and rip this top tile off. Rob is currently just removing the sealant, and then I've said to just go into the grout and just kind of like carve it out, and then hopefully eventually we can kind of like prise it off and lift it off as one whole piece. Fingers crossed. Things have escalated. I don't think that was the problem. We've just bashed that whole tile off, circular sawed and bashed all of this wood off the top because it looks like they glued it down, which was annoying. But looking inside, where's my little torch gone? Looking inside the hole, there just doesn't seem to be any damp. There's just nothing, there's no damp. I'm gonna go rip up the carpet in the hallway now. Ooh, ooh, these floorboards are pretty. Ooh. Not me preferring the floorboards underneath to the carpet that we've currently got. Oh dang. I think I might see a little London makeover on the way. Interesting. Oh, is this wet? Is that wet? No. What's going on? But that's not down there. Is that old wet? This all looks old. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be able to see this unless we take the ceiling down. I have no idea where this leak's coming from. I'm really confused. I don't know what's going on. We haven't used that toilet since this afternoon. The water has also been turned off since this afternoon. It's now making me think that there's pipes in the floorboards. Something's happening. Either a pipe is corroded, it's gone bust, it was maybe never fitted properly. Something is happening in between the floorboards that we can't see. I'm confused. And then there's obviously nothing underneath this carpet. That was my last bet. So now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to call these asbestos people to come out and test the ceilings as soon as possible. I got a quote the other day for £300 just for the surveys, but they survey like so much stuff in the house. But then if it comes back and everything's all good, that's fine. But if it comes back and there are problems, we're gonna have to pay for the asbestos to be cleared, the ceilings to be plastered. I do not fancy doing anything to the ceilings unknowing if there's asbestos. I don't know what to do. Call professionals in, more money. Oh God. What do I do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to go cook some dinner. We've got some HelloFresh dinner, which always makes me happy. So I'm going to go do that, clear my head, and then I'll wait till Rob's home from football and we can try and figure out what to do together. Good morning, guys. I'm off to Milton Keynes. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I get my laser hair removal done there at the therapy clinic. So today's one of my appointments. I'm gonna head over and they've got loads of really good shops. They've got IKEA, but we literally went like 3-4 weeks ago, so I don't need to go there again. But they've got HomeSense, TK Maxx. Probably gonna get about an hour and a half shopping. So I'm gonna head over, do my laser, do a little bit of shopping, come home. I'm hoping to try and get a food waste caddy for the kitchen and a little sink caddy just to tidy up that area finally, and then the kitchen will be done. Last night, the tile in the bathroom, honestly, so I have ripped up that whole top tile, which I think I showed you. Can't find the leak. We turned the water back on. Let me see if there's a leak this morning because we've showered. I'm so confused. There's no water leak. The heating's been on. We've turned the water back on. The only thing that I can think of is that we haven't used that toilet. We've made sure not to use it since yesterday. So we might have to do a little test where we flush the toilet again and see if anything comes of it. But for now, I'm heading out. Oh, the weather's horrible. I'll see you later and see if I've picked anything up. Good morning! I look like Princess Leia this morning because I've just washed my hair and I like to let it air dry as much as possible before I go in with my Revlon blow brush just to reduce heat damage. And oh my god, I just got such a fright. My eyelashes from the other night were stuck on the camera. Ew. They're gonna have to go in the bin. Well, good morning. I feel really fresh this morning. It's so nice to just get like, you know, when you do like a full body cleanse. I've just been dilly-dallying around the house doing little odd jobs. We have a delivery. We've got the leak in the ceiling. I have ordered a asbestos test kit. So you cannot test asbestos at home, as in home, and get a result just in your home. You've got to take a sample and then send it off to labs, which then give you the result as to what asbestos you have in your home, like the different types, and like in what samples it is in. So we've just ordered one sample kit, which was 30 quid, and this is for literally one sample. Now I'm assuming that the ceilings in all of the house are going to be made of the same texture or material rather. So they all have the same design. They all look relatively dated as much as each other. So I'm thinking if I take a sample from the living room, it'll account for the rest of the house. That might be a silly assumption, but it's the assumption I'm going off. Where the leak is, I'm going to take a sample of the Artex ceiling from around that area, send that off to the lab. Hopefully that comes back negative, and that means that we can cut into the ceiling and look into the leak from underneath. We've since stopped using the toilet in the bathroom because I think it's the toilet that's the issue, but we don't know. So because on my Instagram, a couple of you said, you know, you've just done the ensuite and now you've got this leak. We weren't using the ensuite before and now we're using it. So there's obviously something that's gone bump in the night and has come up to, you know, cause this little issue. But yeah, I'm actually going to leave that till next video. So we will hopefully have asbestos test results in the next video, fingers crossed. But yeah, let me quickly show you through the security system, and then I have something that I bought that I want to show you too. So we've got a motion sensor and we've got those in pretty much all of the rooms in the house. We've also made use of the glass break alarm, which is really good if you've got large windows nearby. We've also got entry sensors on the windows, so if they're ever opened, we get a notification or it sounds the alarm off. We've also got these which set the alarm on, off, home or away. We have set up the camera outside, which has been fantastic. I'm so nosy, literally I'm on there all the time when I'm away from the house, and I get a notification to say someone's come onto the driveway. It is so good. It's not so sensitive that it ever picks up cars driving along the front of our house. Only if someone enters, like comes onto the driveway, it's like there's a person there or there's a car there, and it senses that motion, and then it sends a notification and it records like a little snippet of when they're on the drive. And then we also have got the doorbell just installed, which again comes with a front facing camera. We just basically know who is ever at the door. Really, really, really sleek. You can get it, I think you can get it in black and white. I'm not sure why I chose white, to be honest, but I did. But yeah, it's really sleek. This is the doorbell sound. so it's really loud, and then with that I get a notification on my phone as well. But you can change all these notifications. If you don't want it to tell you on your phone because you can hear it, then you can change every single notification. You can change how the alarm system works. So yeah, it's very customizable. The final thing that I wanted to show you was, I know in the last videos I said that I really wanted to get a new compost bin. So I don't think I've ever showed you, but this is our little food waste bin. This lives on the windowsill, out of the way, but it's really handy to grab when we're cooking. So any food waste, whether it's like vegetable peels, food left over on the plate, food that's, I don't know, not gonna get eaten, I don't know, it all goes in here. There are little compost bags which our council gives us, and there is a bigger grey version of this outside, which then we then put all of that food waste in there. And then I guess the council does something with that, whereby they compost it or something. It's better for the environment, and it stops our main bin smelling, which is delightful, because that was one of my pet peeves, is when you put like, I don't know, something meaty or like something that's going to go off really quickly at the bottom of the bin because you put a new bin in and then it stinks. We never get that anymore. Loves it. We obviously have our recycling bin as well, so we've got the 2 sections. So I'm just a recycling queen at the moment. Love that for me. But yeah, that little bin, it's not the end of the world, but it's pretty dirty. It was from the previous owners of however many years, and I have scrubbed it, but it just still doesn't come out very, very clean. So I ended up finding this in HomeSense the other day. This is £12.99. It retails for 22, it says. But yeah, it's from this brand, Kitchen Craft, Live in Nostalgia. It was £12.99, and it has holes on the top. So I know I said that I put, sometimes there's like hot food that we've just eaten or like tea bags and stuff. In that bin there's no holes, so it doesn't allow the steam to come out, and it can get a bit like hot and sweaty in there. This one will allow for all of that fermentation to just kind of come out the top. It's just a pull lid, and it also comes with this pad at the top. I don't know what that is for. Ooh, it includes a spare carbon filter. Really cute, and it matches. Look how well ever matched this is. It's actually scary. I got this from B&M last week, and then I got this from TK Maxx HomeSense, and they're really similar. I know the font's different, but this is so similar, so I'm buzzing with that. So yeah, I'm gonna swap that over today. Then I've got my new compost caddy. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching the video. In the next one, we're gonna be testing the ceilings for asbestos, so stick around and cross your fingers that they come back negative, because that's gonna be marginally more painful when it comes to the ceilings and doing any work to come in the future of the house. But yeah, we're gonna have to take it from there. Hope that you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you're not subscribed to me, it really helps me out, and like the video as well, because it helps to push it out to people. And you can like it on your TV, because I know most of us watch it on TV. But anyway, I'll stop nagging your ear off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.